Wanted to call it Gossip. I mean, originally we were thinking about just having it be self-titled, but we felt like after listening through the songs that it felt like it needed a proper name, and we thought Gossip was cool because the whole concept of, our record, or just putting out records in general, is that people talk about, how it is, what they think about it. And so we thought, why not name it what people are gonna do, which is gossip, talk about it. I think your self-titled record has to be like your most tremendous produced record, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, your self-titled has to be a statement enough to where it doesn't need to be named. And not that I don't think this record is that, I just think that, to me it felt like it was like giving birth to a child and it had to have a name. Couldn't just be nothing. Yeah.
I still think that we view the album as extremely defining for us. It is a bit of a mic drop per se, I guess. It's us really not even taking chances. I think it's just making an album that
we wanted to make.
Yeah, and where we're at in our lives right now, our age, where it's all pertinent to right now and where we are in our lives. So I think it was nailed perfectly with that in mind.
Talking to somebody earlier today, and I was saying it was kind of surreal that last night was kind of closing the book on Madness and like all of the time we spent working that record and everything. I'm opening up a new chapter with this new record, and Madness was really good to us. I mean, I can't say anything bad about it. I think that this album is just one of those records where, as scary as it is to step out on the ledge and try different things, sometimes you have to just do it, And I think that's what makes artists, and so it's our artistic record.
And I love Madness because I think it's a great album that bridges the gap to this album. I think if people listen to this album and go, this doesn't sound like them, I would just say, well, maybe you didn't hear our last album, because there's a lot of similar traits between both of the albums. And I just feel like this was a bit more nailed, and we had spent a lot more time on this one, and Madness in itself is its own story. And then everything we've gone through in the last 2 years of touring on that album and what we've gone through personally, I think it was like the perfect gateway into making this album.
I don't think that our band is ever the planning type.
No way.
I always call us Sleeping With Wing It, because everything is last minute, it feels like. Now this record, like Nick was saying, it's been a change in a lot of things personally for all of us. It's been a change musically for all of us. I think that it was just almost like the perfect storm, I guess I would call this. We were actually thinking about calling this record Perfect Storm because it was kind of like a mix of a lot of things to get to where we were, And I think that we wouldn't have been able to make this record 2 years ago. It was just the right time to make it.